Mm.
I'm with Tatiana. We're being extra long. We're meant to go to a race. You know, I forgot I was in the race. Arnie called me up and like, you coming? I said, completely forgot, bro. I'll be there ASAP. I got there ASAP. Then I got to the race. We're at the starting line. We're lined up, ready to go, raring to go. This is in Grapeseed, by the way. It's that track. Then, I get a phone call from Dre. He says, we're in the laundromat. We just got a thingy blueprint. We kind of want to get it out. I say, yeah, I'm down. I'm just at the start of a race. Can you find anyone else? And he goes, I've called around. And then he said he would call Kai. Called Kai. And then I assume he helped him and got him away. I said I would still help after the like when I came down from the race. And then his phone was engaged. I texted him. He never hung up, so I couldn't help. That's my side of things.
Okay.
Not to mention, Terry was completely out of order that day. But that's a separate issue. I'm Uno reversing.
There's two issues for me, right?
Okay.
First issue from them was they went on a laundromat without people prepared to help them if they needed it.
Yeah, agreed.
Right? Told them it is only a laundromat, don't matter. But they should still have one or two people lined up outside as backup in case shit goes south. Second issue, you chose to do a race over helping the boys and helping them get a turbo cogger blueprint of all things because you didn't want to annoy Arnie.
It wasn't like the whole annoy thing. It was kind of like they've gone in underprepared. I don't want to be rude on behalf of them. I'm going to be honest. I was kind of angry at them at the time for what they did earlier in the morning and for...
What was that?
They false flagged as ADMC and then proceeded to rob Lovesick after I told them, can you stop robbing Lovesick, please? Because you know about the incident of them robbing Tatty and Lovesick the other week, right?
Yes.
So I asked them not to. And then I get a phone call from Lovesick telling me, yeah, these men were false flagged as ADMC, watched them get changed in a clothing store and they robbed me. And I'm like...
Who done that?
Terry, Dre, like, all them, man. They were doing DLD before they did the laundromat.
They false flagged as ADMC and then robbed Lovesick. What did they rob off Lovesick?
It was at the moonshine spot. Apparently it wasn't a crazy amount. It was like 5k worth, but it's kind of the principle. Like, as much as I told... So when they robbed Tatty and Lovesick, I was like, can you stop robbing him? I'm in business with him. I don't want it to mess up. As much as that business was over at that point, they weren't aware of that at all. For all they knew, like, we could have been in business completely. Like... And like, I don't know, that didn't sit right with me. And then the fact that way Terry approached me as well, it just came across disrespectful. I probably didn't reply in the best way, but I feel like I didn't want that deep.
It's the first I'm hearing about them false flagging as ADMC.
They didn't tell you that bit?
No. No one's told me that.
Yeah. They apparently got changed in front of Lovesick after robbing him.
Sick.
Lovesick was rather annoyed. His words, not mine. He said, I don't know if you shot them down and stole their cuts, but that's their cuts. He was not happy. He was not a happy man that day.
Okay, well.
I don't know. It's one of those where they can take a whole higher moral ground. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say with the whole you should drop everything, but they don't respect me enough to not rob someone that I don't, and then they go in underprepared and expect me to be rude to someone to drop everything for them. Like I said I would help them, but I don't know. It's kind of...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Having the dip from a race to help your boys isn't rude, especially if it's someone like Arnie. He'd understand. He'd do the same if it was roles reversed. If Hydra getting chased or needed help, he even if he's hosting the race, I know he'd just go help him.
Yeah.
And that's just gang life, right?
Yeah. I heard that.
In terms of them pissing you off, I get it. But ultimately, had they have, gotten arrested and lost a Cogger blueprint, that's affecting the gang more than affecting anybody else. Like that Cogger blueprint is huge for us as a gang. It's not the individuals per se that are at the heist. So
Yeah, no,
in
I
a
agree.
situation like that, when something like that, we need to get out for the beneficial of the gang. We kind of need to just put our personal issues aside and just fucking lock in.
Yeah, no, that's why I texted him and tried to call him and was like, yeah, I'll help. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't gonna help. It's I'm coming down south anyway. Might as well just do the racetrack on the way down, and I will help while you're in the chase. I was under the assumption, I was corrected after because I had a conversation with Trey with that. I was under the assumption they hadn't even left the launch mat yet. So I thought I had a few minutes to like get down and they'd be at the start of the chase still. But it turns out they were pretty deep into the chase, I found out afterwards.
Okay. It's just because it's not the first time I've heard of something about you getting annoyed at a heist and not helping.
No, that wasn't it at all. I was frustrated after because like Dre even brought it up. He brought up the fact that we already have an issue in the gang of not enough people being able to be on heists and not be involved. Why are we... And his excuse was we did it on a whim, but there's no such thing as a heist on a whim. Like, if you're doing a heist, 6 people should be involved just purely for the fact people are bored. Like, everyone's bored. I guarantee there was 2 people awake that would have got involved. But I would have dropped the race to be involved. Like, me and Tatty could have been the other 2. Like, if they told me earlier. You know? I probably worded that in a bad way.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've told them about that.
So they didn't tell you about the whole like incidents before?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah. Well. I don't know. I'm not a fan of DLD, me personally.
Oh, I wish I found that out sooner.
Wait, why?
Not much I can do 15 minutes before storm, is it?
Yeah. I'm not one of them people that just like get, you know, someone does a little slip up and they try and jump on them. Like, I wouldn't have brought it up at all, but it's blatant they've came to you and...
I mean, it's not really a minor slip up. False flagging under a gang and rolling out is quite literally asking to start a war.
Yeah. Yeah.
If ADMC find out about that, they're likely going to roll out. And they might say, oh, who the fuck are ADMC going to do about it? It's not the point.
Yeah.
If you're gonna rob someone, I always say, if we're going to rob someone, we're going to rob someone and stand on business. The only reason we're not standing on the future business is because he didn't stand on business when he robbed Jay fucking 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be ringing him up, laughing in his face. Because if we ain't, the way I see it, if we need to hide who we are when we're doing the action we're doing, then maybe we should learn to stay in our fucking lane and not do it.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's a major issue.
It's one of those, we wouldn't do it either. False flagging is a war.
Yep.
Yeah, it fully is. Wait, let me check this money.
Did you... Terry brought up a fact that when he spoke to you about it, you basically said that you'd rather him get caught than you leave your race.
I don't think I said that. I genuinely don't think I said that.
You don't think that in the heat of argument you might have fucking agreed to something?
No.
Because he was pretty fucking adamant that you basically said you'd prefer him getting caught.
The most I would have said is you deserve to get caught if you go in underprepared, but I don't even think I said that, to be honest. I don't recall saying nothing like that. He was out of order completely, bro. Like, well, just how are you speaking to me? Like, he's a hang around telling me, oh, you're an old gang member. Why are you even in this gang type vibe? Like, he needs to remember he's a hang around. He shouldn't be like that at all. It's like me going to you, you know? Like, there's levels to the gang. It's like me going up,
yeah,
up a level and
never
going...
do that, right?
Nah, never would do that.
Never do that, right?
Yeah, but like I've learned, Steven. When was allowed? I haven't done that. Hey, I'm on my good arc.
Motherfucker, you hung up the phone on me when you took money from the gang account and said, I'm not having this discussion, and you hung up on me.
I didn't hang up on you.
Yes, you fucking did.
Did I?
Yes.
Were you doing your classic of going silent though?
No. I was trying to figure out the situation and not, like, and you just said, I'm not having this discussion with you. Goodbye, and then hung up. And I tell you that, when you did that to me, bro, the rage that came over me.
I was angry with the scuff, Steven. Bro, do you know how angry it is, bro? Do you know how jarring 30k to that is? Where do I need to park my car for this spot?